Speaking of injuries, did you see Drew Brees?
Yeah, he got a little rib deal, right? He had
broken ribs and a collapsed lung.
On both sides, left and right. He had to get scrunched for that shit to happen.
And finish the game.
I didn't say, no, he didn't. No, he didn't play the second half, I thought.
Roughing the passer, number 98. After distance to the goal, automatic first down.
That young offensive lineman, he jumps in the middle of a guy. You got to pin him, keep him inside. That's where he lines up. Drew Brees right there. You can tell that one hurt.
They did not finish the game. Hey, that was going to be a hell of a story.
I saw a thing.
Only on Bussin with the Boys.
I saw that. I heard he didn't play the second half, which is contrary to what you just said. But I heard he didn't play the second half, which is a big deal because Drew Brees is a tough guy, right? He'll fucking fight through anything type of cat.
Yeah.
Who do you play? Jameis Winston, the W's, the Whopper Eater? Or do you play the Mormon Missile?
I have absolutely no clue about quarterback play.
I don't either.
So it's like Sean Payton, he's won the Super Bowl.
Well, we could just say whatever because we have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck we want.
I'm just going to trust whatever he's about to do out there because he filters
he's a good-ass coach.
Yeah, he filters in the Taysom Hill and it just seems like a play always pops off. But dude, breaking your ribs and a collapsed lung. Number one, I want to. Can you bring the hit up?
Who hit him? Who are they playing? The Rams.
What is the toughest injury you've had to play on and finish the game? Because again, I thought he finished the game, but he didn't. But since we're talking about it,
no, you know I don't. Hey, if I'm injured, I don't finish games.
Well,
I mean, I've never been injured.
You can say I haven't finished.
So there's a difference. Like if you're hurt, it's one thing.
Well,
hurt you play. Injury you don't play.
Okay. What's the toughest? What's the toughest thing you've played through? Hurt or injury wise?
I don't really like. Dude, I've been super lucky to not be like super injury prone in my career. Super, I gotta fucking hit that because I've been for the first time ever.
Yeah, okay,
first time ever. This is the first injury. This is the first surgery I've ever had. Besides my tonsils when I was 21.
Oh, wow, good for you. I've had like 8.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking super lucky. So, I mean I got like a guy cut into my leg. DeMarco Murray cut a edge rusher into my leg when it was and I got hyperextended. I got a big bone bruise, and the doctors told me I tore my ACL. Ended up just being like a bad bone bruise, and I played that next week against Chicago. That's probably like the most like painful thing I had to play through.
There we go. That's the good
That's
word.
probably the most painful.
You've had to play through.
That was definitely the worst. Like before the game, I was like stiff, didn't feel good. Even after the Toradol and all that, I'm like, fuck, dude, this is brutal. And fucking, the boy played. We won that game too.
Did you? Did you play well?
Yeah, I played all right. I didn't play that great. Oh, damn. He got his ass fucking slammed. Watch it. Bah! Ribs.
My God.
Oh.
Hurt.
And he's getting up.
Because he's a warrior, dude.
Hey, Drew Brees is a gangster, dude. Look at him. He's like, I don't know about this. He's like, oh, it's a little harder to breathe. They think I only have half capacity right now. That's what he's thinking.
He's like, this will go away.
Hey, go back. Go back to him with his hands on his hips. No, not that far. Go back to this right here. And I'll pause it right there. That man is contemplating fucking everything right now. His hands are on his hip and he's like, he knows something's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
how bad
shit.
is this about to get?
He's like, fuck.
It hurts to fucking breathe.
That's a bit of a deal. Who'd they put in after him? Oh, the Mormon Missile.
The Mormon Missile. I love
the Saints have a really, that's what Rabies called him. Rabies. That's a cool name for Vrabel.
Yeah.
Rabies.
Just a lot of cool nicknames being thrown around.
I know. Oh, damn. That was on the kid from Michigan too, Caesar. Damn. He's a first round pick this year. Hey, the Saints have a really good offensive line. Their tackles are.
Drew's trying to shake that shit off right now, dude.
Is it nothing? It ain't nothing. Damn. You hate to see a dude like that take a hit like that, man. Like just playing way past the date you should be playing football.
Right. Because I think they're like trying to make a decision about if he could potentially, because he's getting a second opinion, but going on IR.
Yeah.
Or potentially being able to like come back.
If Drew Brees has a chance to come back, he's going to come back. That's kind of cat he is. You know what I'm saying? And that dude, I'm sure he's got a surplus of people. He seems like a type of cat that's like dialed into the minute of his day.
Oh, yeah.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
A little too much. Like, after that game, when he's flying home, everything's already set up when he's getting home.
Oh, yeah.
He's
got like 3 personal assistants fucking doing his shit right now.
Yeah.
Good for him, though.
Yeah.
Damn, I think they were home, so they weren't flying. Yeah, they were wearing all black, so they were flying. They weren't. They were at home when he was driving home, I guess, or drove home.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks, bro. That fucking sucks. Well, hopefully Breezy's okay. He's one of those guys that make the NFL. Like there's probably 5 to 10 dudes, and not even that many, maybe 5 guys in the league that kind of make the NFL just kind of keep going. Tom Brady is one of them. Drew Brees is definitely one of them. Like the star power that like you can just count on week in and week out to produce, get the clicks, be that fucking dude. Tom Brady, Drew Brees. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I mean, obviously,
pulling them out right now.
I know.
Pulling them out because I'm sitting here like Aaron Rodgers.
I can't forget. And Aaron Rodgers, how he's forgotten at all is just ridiculous. He's so talented.
Dude, I love how he's got his little snippets now on the Pat McAfee show.
So
Shout
good.
out the boys.
Shout out Pat McAfee show for crushing
and
him.
he just, what did he say? People, he's like, it's been for years now. People talk about me having a down game, and that's like a career game for most guys. It's just like, oh my God, what a savage.
What a savage to say some shit like that. What a stud. You gotta love that.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Respect the hustle. Respect the hustle for sure.
So the year was 2017, and
this is your injury.
I tore my PCL.
Your pickle.
Yeah. Have I told you about this?
No.
CTE. Tore my PCL.
Yeah.
Tough. One of those things. Tears. You know the drill. You just hurt your knee.
Right.
And you're like, again, brainwashed because you got to get back.
Right.
You're like, they're talking about like you got 2+ space, like in your knee. Like
what does 2+ space
like,
mean?
I don't know. Like, you know how they yank your knee in place and the bone can like separate or like whatever it is. You know how it is. Like this is a pod. We're not doctors, but they take behind the calf and they're pulling away from your knee.
That's how you get the ACL.
There's like space in between in your joint or whatever. And on this one, it's not moving at all. On this one, it's like a 2+. Goes up to like a 3 something because grade 3, like a grade 3 tear, I assume.
So the plus is bad.
Yeah, plus is bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus is minus.
And so you do the MRI, you're like, hopefully nothing else. You're thinking, yeah.
And Garrett just looks over at Jeff like, what the fuck?
One of those jokes that the person you're telling wasn't hearing it at first.
Garrett looks over,
you like, hey, you lean back and look at everybody else in the room. And you're like hoping nothing else is bad. And you're thinking like, oh, you're feeling sorry for yourself. Like, hopefully it's not an ACL.
Right.
You found out it's a PCL.
Praying.
You find out it's a PCL and they're talking about, X, Y, and Z, how long it could take to get back, yada, yada, yada. The boy braces up. I miss one game.
Damn.
I'm out on the practice field day 9, looking like Tink Tink out there.
Yeah.
And because you're just like brainwashed because the coaches are like, you think the honorable way is the way to go.
Right.
Because I was coming up in restricted free agency. You think it's all going to play a factor. Like, do I need to play on this? You end up learning hindsight 20. Like, you never want to play like injured.
If you're injured, that's why you don't play on injury. You play on hurt.
And I mean, I played all right, but everybody was on me like, making the calls and communication, blah, blah, and you just feel like you have to be out there for the boys.
Yeah.
And if not,
especially when you have the green dot.
Yeah. And we barely missed the playoffs, dude. I think I played the last 3 games. Looking back, I should have never played, but I had like a total of maybe 5 tackles in 3 games because I was just out there hobbling and doing all the
holding
coordination.
Space.
Yes. Pullers are coming. I'm dropping, trying to cut them.
Oh,
because
shit.
Yeah, it was. I look back and I'm like, what in the hell was I doing?
Right.
But 9 days, I'm out there like trying to get cleared in front of like the GM and the owner and the trainer, like moving, and like I think it'll be straight, blah blah blah. This and that. Just dumb, dude. Just a young brainwashed cat ready to die for ball.
I don't want to be that guy, but that's your agent's fault.
My agent wasn't my agent at the time.
Okay, so that was your agent's fault. Like your agent's got to sit there and be like the devil's advocate. Like, I had a high ankle sprain my rookie year and missed the last 5 games.
Yeah.
And I probably could have played the last. I don't know. It would have been hairy for me to play.
Right.
But the coaches are on me about playing. We were 2-14.
And you feel like you hate going to the trainer. Like they're kind of questioning maybe you're tough. Like you're just like, I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah. Like you're sitting at the table like, when are you going to be back? And you're like, oh, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
And they look at you for a little bit and there's just that long pause. And like,
yeah.
Should I fucking... Well, I'm doing the best I can. Like you try to like fill the void of the quietness.
Knowing the trainer's probably telling him like, it's a high ankle. It's been a few weeks. Like he's moving. Like it's kind of up to him.
Right. My agent, one of my agents, he's like, don't play. You don't like, you guys aren't making the playoffs. It's your rookie year. Like you need to.
It's not a question of the agents.
It's not a question of the agents.
They don't even think twice.
Yeah.
You're like, but what about?
I mean, there's a time and a place. Like there's a time to nut up. Like if you're going to the playoffs, you play that game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes you gotta make business decisions.
Because when I
so I did this ACL fucking business decision.
When I jumped to Neil, he's like, "Why did you ever play on?"
No one fucking reacted on that one.
He's like, "Why in the hell did you play on the PCL?" And I was just kind of saying, he was like, "You're lucky you didn't do anything else to me." He's like,
your career could have been over.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Undrafted cat, like just grinding Like just because that's all you know.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm not going to comment on your agent before, but if you do that in the future, you don't do anything like that without ever talking to me. But
did you get a second opinion?
No, I was brainwashed.
Jesus Christ,
dude! I was dying. The boy, I was obsessed with ball, dying for ball. The boy,
hey, love ball.
Well, in my years and with my wisdom, I have a nice little saying from a savvy vet. I want to say it was either Jason Hatcher or Sean Laval taught me this. They're like nephew, don't ever love something that can't love you back.
Hey, they said that?
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
kind of cool
he's like
line.
this game, because they played a while. He's like, this game, like, I know you love this game, but one day this game is going to wrong you. And you're going to be so invested and you're just going to wonder because you're going the honorable way. Like you just want to do everything for everybody else. And then when it's time for somebody to do something to you, it's a business. They're like, don't love a game that doesn't love you back. They're like, take that with you. Pass it down.
Hey,
I guess here I am on the pod passing it down.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I like that.
You like that?
That was a really good deal.